So you have a patio cover, but when the sun comes up or when the sun goes down, you're still getting blasted with the sun from when the sun comes underneath your patio cover. And you're wondering, how do I fix this problem? So today I want to talk to you about a privacy panel, when it's a good option and when it's not. Hi, my name is Eli with Chillax Patios. Today I want to talk to you about privacy panels. So there are some options where a privacy panel is a necessity, and there's sometimes when it's not the best option for you. So we're going to kind of go through the pros and cons of a privacy panel, what it does, what it does not do, and where it's good and where it's not. So first of all, a privacy panel, what we do here at Chillax Patios, when we do a privacy panel, it's a horizontal 2x3 with 1 inch spacing between. So you have 3 inches of solid with 1 inch spacing in between, and it's 2 inches thick, so that when the sun is setting or when it's coming up, you have a little bit of sun, and even then it's only going to be 25% sun if the sun is coming straight at it from right before it sets. So it's still very good to allow airflow while maintaining privacy from the sun. The other thing is too, if it's privacy from a neighbor. With that kind of shade, you can still see through it pretty good from the inside, but it really is visually blocking from the outside. So we use it for that quite a bit too, is if you have neighbors with second story windows, or a neighbor likes to peek over the fence. Sometimes it's just a good option to just kind of block things a little bit. Now where it's not a good option is if it's somewhere where you have a lot of traffic or somewhere you want to have access, because a privacy panel is permanent. So if it's next to your wall is usually the best place. If you're really close to your back wall or somewhere where you're just not going to go much, that's a perfect spot for it. Obviously, when the sun sets straight out and this is where you go out to your yard, a privacy panel probably wouldn't be a good option there. There you'd probably be looking for like a roll down screener to where you can move it up and down out of your way, because a privacy panel is permanent. So here's a piece we had in our warehouse. So it's 3 inches tall and it's 2 inches thick. And so when that goes on there, you have 1 inch space before you have another piece. So the sun has to get pretty low to get through there. So just to kind of give you a visual, you're looking at a pretty beefy piece here. You can also go with a smaller piece with like a 2x2 that's only 2 inches tall instead of the 3 inches. However, obviously you get a little less shade or solid visual blockage. The other thing is the 2x3s are much more sturdy than the 2x2s. The cool thing about the privacy panels that we do is it is made out of aluminum wood just like the rest of the structure. So it's going to have the exact same material. It's still a lifetime warranty against chipping, cracking, peeling. Obviously, you run a dirt bike into it where it's not going to be covered under warranty. Other than that, it's a lifetime material warranty and labor warranty. But if things happen, the cool thing is you can just replace some pieces. So if you run a dirt bike into it, you got 6 busted pieces, you just replace those and you're good to go. Now for pricing, they run about $20 per square foot. So if you got a spot that is 8 feet tall, 10 feet wide, that's 80 square feet, so you're looking at around $1,600. Just for some round numbers, in most cases it falls around $20 a square foot, installed and warranted and out the door. So just to recap on the pros and cons of a privacy panel is, number one, you get a lot of shade when the sun is setting. Another pro is you do get airflow, so it doesn't block airflow. Another pro is it does do a lot of blockage from like a neighbor's upstairs window. And then another thing is you do get a lifetime warranty with it. It's the exact same material as your patio cover, if you have an aluminum wood patio cover. You can even put this under a regular patio cover. It's a little bit different, but it's real nice. The biggest con is when the sun does set, there's going to be a little bit of sun at the very end of the day. But the other one is it is a permanent barrier. So it's not really something you can move out of your way. So it is a place where you're going to basically block off and you'll have to go around. So if it's an area you want to go through, definitely you don't want that. You probably go more for a roll down screen. Another way to get around that, if it is a place you want to go through a lot, you can just do like the top 2 feet or so. That way you do get a little bit of that shade, but you still have your access. Sometimes we even come down to 3 feet. You don't have to go all the way to the floor every time. So I hope this video is helpful. If you like it, please leave a comment, like it, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.